Good morning, everybody. So, this year game means that your family day. I'm super happy. This past September marks 6 years anniversary of my company, Agrofish Farm. Right. I want to say thank to Almighty God for making it possible. It's not by might, it's not by power, it's by His grace. So company do not make it to the first 3 years, and some did not celebrate their fifth birthday. Yeah. So for me to hit this milestone is a big deal for me, and I give the praise to Almighty God. So it has not been easy. It has been a roller coaster and so many challenges, and also I've made so many wins and impact as well. So in this video, I'm going to share 6 lessons I've learned in doing business in 6 years, right? One, you don't have to wait for everything to set, or maybe wait for the stars to align for you to start. Whatever that you want to start, the best time or second best time is today, right? So you really have to start, right? So while I was trying to do this video, I come across a quote by Zig Ziglar. He said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you need to start to be great." I cannot agree more with this quoteness. I was nobody, like nobody know about me, right? But today, by His grace of God, I'm an industry leader, and they can't mention fish farming in Sierra Leone without mentioning Agrofish Farm. So I just want to encourage everybody out there that you need to start, no matter what. Start. You don't need to figure it out. When I started, like I have no idea about business. All I have was my skills, right? So along the process, I've learned, unlearned, relearned, and I'm still learning, right? So the second one is people are the most valuable asset to any company organization. Yeah, for the past 6 years, for me, I have mentors, I have colleagues, I have friends, and obviously I have my family, right? And also in the past 5 years, I've created employment. I have people that have helped me to build this business so far, and these people are really important, right? So everybody is important. People are important because you can't do it alone. So that's one thing I've learned, because me leaving my business for the first time for 3 months, that was last year when I went to the US, I was really scared. I was like I don't know the feeling I was having, because leaving your business for the first time, like it was really not easy for me. Like I was so panic and stuff like that. But as God will have it, the people I left did their best, and when I come, my business was still up and running, right? So people are really important. I've learned that like you can do it all by yourself. You need different people at different level, and yeah, guy, you need people. So that's one thing I want to encourage everybody out there. You need people. People are really important, right? The third one is you should be comfortable to be uncomfortable. Yeah, sure, because you'll be faced so many uncomfortable challenges in business, right? Especially when we find ourselves in Sierra Leone, right? Because people, system, everything will stress you. So you should be comfortable being uncomfortable, right? So at times I will do things that are not really comfortable. I will stay up late at night. I have to go some places. I have to like do things that are not really comfortable, but I have to do it, right? So that's one thing I've learned as well. And also, you should have an open mind. Yeah, don't have a fixed mind if you want to really be successful in business. I'm not yet there, but like I'm grateful for where I am right now. But having an open mind will give you so many opportunities, right? Always listen to people, right? Always ensure that you have an open mind about any discussion about your business area and stuff like that. So let me, like for example, for me, I'm a very good listener. I have an open mind. Like I listen to people a lot, then I can decide what's best for me or what's best for my business at this stage and everything. I have an open mind, so I always have people that ask. That's me. Like I have a lot of people that ask within and outside Sierra Leone, right? So me having an open mind was an example of my water. So before then, where I was having my inlet, where I get water into my pond, was from a different side. When I was thinking that was the best thing. So but I was having water crisis and the peak of the dry season in Sierra Leone. So one day my engineer, like who helps me out, especially when I want to do construction around my farm or any place here. So I was complaining. I said, like, I'm having water issue. Then he said, you know what, can we just go and do a survey for the top of your wetland, because I have almost an acre of wetland, but I'm not be able to utilize it. So we take a stroll and go and walk. And I said, Aminata, you are taking water from the wrong direction. Right? He said the water bed, the shallow spring is from this direction, and you are taking it in. You are trying to get water into your pond from the opposite direction. Can't you change it? Yeah, I said okay, no problem. I did, and for the past 2 years, I don't have a water problem. Yeah, and in the peak of the dry season, I mean, like when people come to my farm, hey, you have water? Yeah, because I listened to him and that was really good, right? So the other one, like, you should be self-disciplined. Self-discipline is everything. Trust me, if you're not self-disciplined, people can just carry away. You can just do things that is not really good. It's not good for you and or even your business. Self-discipline is really important. Self-discipline is when you have to wake up even when you don't feel like waking up. Self-discipline is for you to sit down and write that report even when you don't feel like writing that report. Self-discipline is taking your phone and calling a client, which you know is difficult, right? So self-discipline is really important. For me, I've learned that because self-discipline is one of the things that have taken me this so far. So it's really important. You have to be self-disciplined. That does not mean you need to be rude to people. That does not mean you have to have ego. You have to have pride. No, self-discipline, like you really have to discipline yourself. And the other thing most people fail to realize that being accountable is just to people. You have to be accountable to yourself before you're able to be accountable to other people, right? Because if you're not accountable to yourself, like you can accountable to people, but like for me, that does not make sense to me, right? So self-discipline is really important. The last but not the least is consistency and commitment, right? So for the past 6 years, I've been really consistent. That's why I'll be able to come this far. Like, it has not been easy. Like, there's a point I feel like I have to leave this business. Yes, that's the point you get at. But like, I always have a like a bigger picture. So for me, it's to build a legacy. Yeah, I want my business to become a legacy. I want to die as an institution where even when I die, people will do research. So that's the one thing that's kept me going. So I've been consistent in doing fish farming. So everybody that knows me know that I'm doing fish farming. So consistency and commitment. You need to be consistent in doing one thing. Most of us wants to try different things. It's not like people will not really place you. People will not know you for these things, right? So you need to be really consistent and committed in doing whatever you want to do, and that will take you far. So these are the 6 lessons I've learned in 6 years in doing business. I hope you learned something, and the next 6 years, by His grace, is going to be a very remarkable journey, and we are going to create more impact, and we are coming bigger. So keep stay tuned. Bye. Love you.